Hey all, GameMasters here, and today we are going to talk about a D&D monster, a Ravenloft monster that may not actually be a monster, but it is for sure something that nightmares are made of. Today we're talking about the Bagman. Now, the Bagman is an urban legend about an adventurer who sought to escape doom by abandoning his party and hiding inside a bag of holding. When he tried to leave, he went crazy, lost his mind, and got lost in all of the various extra-dimensional spaces that are within that bag of holding. And he slowly, over time, transformed into a monstrous creature. Every night, the Bagman will slip out of a random bag of holding, which means, yes, the bag of holding that your party might have access to. Every night, he is going to slip out of that bag in an attempt to try to find his home. And if he can't find it, he will drag someone back into the bag with him and leave behind some kind of a trinket from his hidden kingdom of lost junk. Rumors also say that if you speak too loudly over an open bag of holding, or whisper, "Follow my voice," into its opening, that the Bagman will come for you. So the next time you have an object missing from your bag, or if you find an object that you didn't place there, or none of your party members placed there, take a look around. Make sure that all of your party is actually with you, because you never know. The Bagman may have just come out and snatched them away. Now, when I say that it's a monster that's not necessarily a monster, as I mentioned at the top of this, the Bagman is an urban legend. There is no stat block in the Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. But there is a picture. And that is what the Bagman is depicted as looking like. Kind of scary. And if you really think about the potential here, this is, because it's an urban legend, you could almost, within the confines of this game, of this setting, you could almost make the Bagman, or rather the bag of holding, its own domain of dread. And from what we've learned so far of this book, each domain of dread has a lord, and its lord is usually terrorized by that domain. Tormented, terrorized. And that seems to me to be a pretty horrific torment that this Bagman just can't seem to ever find his home. Probably because he doesn't know where it is. He's lost his mind. So even if he did find his home, he wouldn't necessarily recognize it. That easily could be turned into a new domain of dread that's not documented in this book, but a good crafty DM could come up with one. What is the most horrific thing you could come up with that would explain what the Bagman is? And what kind of stat block would you use for him? Let me know in the comments below, and if you'd like to know more about the Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, check out the link wherever, I'm not sure where it's going to, probably up here where it's going to show up. Check out that link, and I've got a full review of the book. We go through a lot more detail. Also, be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that. And until next time, man, cinch up your bag of holding.